Some guys just came back from watching Spider-Man Brand New Day. You know, yes, it was freaking peak. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. There were some issues. It was a bit slow towards the end. But this is a spoiler-free review. But sorry, not spoiler-free. Should I quit this and restart? Nah, nah. It's not a spoiler-free review. It's a spoiler review. Okay. This Spider-Man movie was freaking epic. This is a spoiler review, so if you don't want spoilers, please click off. I beg of you. I don't know. I think UK might have got it earlier, so please click off. And I think this might be the safest I've even been for spoilers in like a review before. But anyway, we're gonna cut to the chase. But yeah, it was a bit slow towards the end. It kind of dragged on, but I did like it. I did like the story. I did like the scenes that they were playing during the end, during Peter's. He nearly dies in the film. The Punisher shoots him and they recreate the comic panel. But I thought it was pretty dope. Like what they did with the story wise, I thought Jean was handled well. Even though I haven't even watched like all of the X-Men movies. I've only watched like X-Men 1 and X2. Like I haven't watched the rest of them, and I haven't read the comics or watched X-Men 97. So I like the Jean. This is my first introduction to Jean ever. And I really liked her character. I thought she was really compelling. Like there was flashbacks to her backstory. But let's talk about the beginning of the film. So basically, like in the beginning of the film, really it starts with like that opening crawl with the Marvel thing with like Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and they put the Spider-Man music there from the home movie. I thought it was pretty cool. Like, it was like writing Peter a letter. Sorry, writing MJ a letter. My spoiler-free video. I said that he's writing Peter a letter. Fuck me, man. I should have said writing MJ a letter. I had to put in the fucking comments and pin that shit. But bro, I thought it was dope. Like the way they started the film with like the montages and he's like fighting the hand and stuff. I thought they were gonna do more with the hand, after the action sequence. It was dope. I wanted more from that sequence. I wanted the music to be better, but maybe on a rewatch it would be better. But I really thought it was cool how Jean was controlling them. But I thought it was cool how they put Tombstone in there, but he was only for like one clip, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I know how to feel about that, but I thought the main flashbacks were cool. Like maybe they've taken some inspiration off like the Spider-Man 2 video game, where they put main flashbacks. But yeah, like I thought it was dope. Like the movie's still fresh in my mind. The suit was dope. I liked how he was trying to work with damage control, and Jean Grey was basically controlling people. But Peter Parker, bro, the Star Wars references in this film went crazy, bro. They were doing it, and I was surprised how much they did it. Even though the Palpatine Lego was like not faced towards the camera, but I did see it. I think they even put more like Star Wars references in this film than they did in like the previous films. Like there was like a Chewbacca Lego, and they were building like an X-wing, and there was like Ned was like watching Empire Strikes Back while he was doing this. Like wow. That's why I love Marvel. Yes, integrate Star Wars in your projects, especially the Spider-Man projects, because we know it's tradition to put that shit in there. Yo, please forgive me about that silly noise in the first part. Throughout the entire thing, I don't know what that was. Maybe it was my tripod, but Spider-Man Brand New Day, like I loved it. I thought the story was really good. I thought the Hulk was, it was awesome how they had like a lecture in the students like place, and Ned was like seems to supposed to be there, and they were asking him Avengers questions, and that was pretty hilarious. And how Peter went to him for advice on like what to do with his powers. I really like how they integrated Scorpion after Homecoming, and how we got to see Peter rage out with those like black things in his eyes, and how his hormone levels changed. And one of the best parts of the film genuinely was Peter experiencing heartbreak after missing MJ. He's writing letters missing her, and then he sees two like a happy couple on the train, and he wishes he had that same love and that same care in a relationship. And then at the party he sees MJ kiss another dude. It's heartbreaking, and you can see how stressed he is. You can see his eyes and the way he collapsed at the home. Bro, if you know, you know. If you know, you know that feeling. And just like, bro, collapsing on the floor, like, extremely sad. I did like the Yelena cameo. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was really cool that Leoneda came in and she was like kind of teasing him for like having no friends and being lonely. But I thought it was hilarious. But I'm good that they didn't try to turn that into a relationship, at least now, because a lot of people were theorizing that now. But I really like how they handled Peter's heartbreak. So there's a scene where Jean Grey obviously possesses MJ, and then he sort of pretends to remember Peter as MJ, and Peter kisses her thinking that it's actually MJ remembering all their memories, and no, it's not MJ. It's actually someone else taking over. And then when Peter finally gets to express his feelings after MJ finds that letter that he was writing into for her, putting all his heart and soul, all of his love, all of his feelings into that letter, and MJ just ended up saying stuff like, "Oh, I don't know you, I don't love you," and I guess she doesn't because she doesn't have the memories. And bruh, you know how much that must have hurt Peter. Like, if any of you have ever had someone who you've had so much feelings for say that they don't know you, it hurts. I know it hurts, but it's just life, I guess. So at least we can relate to Peter Parker. At least we can watch this film, and it's more enjoyable because we've gone through the unfortunate scenarios that didn't go the way we wanted. I guess everyone has their own lives, and it's just some people just don't feel the same way. It's really sad, but at least we could watch Spider-Man and relate. But so basically, it's like a rehash version of the Spider-Man 2 scene where she's like, "I don't know you, Peter. Like, Harry's seen my play 6 times." Yeah, whatever. Like that scene. That's what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like that scene, but different. But I really liked how Jean Grey was in the film. I liked everything. Even though not everything, sorry. What am I getting carried away? I really liked the action, even though I wish there was more action. I like the hand. The hand looks so cool. I think they were just aura farming in their red outfits the entire movie. They look cool, but I really wish they did more as like a faction. I wish they were involved more because I really thought we were gonna get some like really really cool ninja stuff with them, and we didn't. But it was still cool. The CGI was a little wonky, but I didn't really care that much in the film. I just wish there was more action in the third act because it kind of lacked. But I did like the part where Punisher shoots Spider-Man and he ends up bleeding. And I did like the not Mary Jane, Aunt May flashbacks. I think I said it earlier, I don't know. But I really like that scene where it makes it seem like Peter's gonna die and there's like that celebration at the end. I really thought this movie was cool, but that scene where Peter like goes through that trauma scenario and he has the stress ball, like I might need that at this rate because for my anxiety, like bro, it's really sucky, like seeing him go through that, and it's like AI assistant was telling him. But I did like it was, oh yeah, the guilt from he got from, I don't know, the guy that, I don't know his name, Colin Domingo, whoever character he played, he said that he lost like a loved one or like as a cop in the film. I don't know, bro. Also, if you hear some noises outside, I have my window open, but I'm not trying to close that right now. It's hot as hell. But yeah, like um, yeah, it seems like Peter might have killed that lady cop in the. I said, why did I say lady cop? That cop inside the car. Like when he swung the scorpion around, like that's sad. The amount of guilt he must have had from doing that must have been so tragic. And I really feel for Peter, and he just tries to do the right thing. With great power comes great responsibility. That's one of the last things. But I really thought that the symbiote was going to get involved in this film, and it didn't. I don't know. I don't really fully understand why his eyes were going fully black like that. But the post-credit scene was just nah. That was not it. That was not it. It's kind of intriguing. It depends on how they handle that. But I really should think they should have done two, and it should have been good. But yeah, let me close it. But yeah, really like the Star Wars references again. Ned Leeds was great. A lot happened in this film. I thought it was phenomenal. Punisher was great. Even though I haven't watched the Daredevil Punisher show, so this is my first introduction, and I really liked it. I really liked the Hulk fight. Beautiful. But That was amazing, you know. Second best Spider-Man film of all time. I enjoyed myself. I really liked it. Thank you, Marvel, for that. Really liked it. It's one for the books. Up there with Spider-Man 2. But it was amazing. Very good story. It's really what I wanted. I really wanted to see Peter Parker's heartbreak story from the MJ thing. You know, I remember when they first kissed and it was Jean Grey possessing him, I was kind of bummed out because I thought that was actually her reclaiming the memories. And I want Peter Parker to be relatable and not have everything go his way in his life. So I'm happy that they curveballed us and showed that, oh no, Peter Parker's just like you. Don't worry. Don't worry, he's not fully safe, bro. I love that, you know, because I like to see that reflection on the screen. That's what you call real representation, and you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that was amazing as a film, and I think it'd probably be better than Doomsday because I was more hyped for this. I think I'm not gonna be as hyped for Doomsday as I was with this, but hopefully Doomsday's better. I don't know. I don't think so. If it's gonna actually be better than this movie. But maybe the trailers will hype us up more, but I really don't have much hope it would be better than Brand New Day, because this was really my most anticipated out of like Doomsday and Secret Wars. I think Secret Wars, once we see more, there'll be a curveball and everyone would be praising it as the best since like Endgame or Infinity War or yeah, like a new second coming of the Infinity Saga. But Brand New Day, so big. I loved it. But yeah, peace out. It was amazing. This was amazing. Hope you enjoyed this because this is the best Marvel movie in a long time since I don't know. It's the best since Into the Spider-Verse. Best Marvel movie since Into the Spider-Verse. My opinions change like a war anyway. So yeah. But okay, since my opinions change, if we're to base it off experience, I think it's the best cinema experience since Across the Spider-Verse. Like cinema, like inside the cinema. Like watching it for the first time, but this is the best since Into the Spider-Verse. But I loved it. But yeah, peace. Pretty great film, Marvels. Well done.